Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's its next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? As you know, Bitcoin has broken down out of the broadening ascending wedge, and it may be breaking down even further. We're going to be talking about that as well as Ethereum. Ethereum's huge pump, and if you're interested in seeing all that, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the bell button all, right? Because that's very important. And also watch all the way to the end, right? If you want to support this channel, you have to watch the whole video all the way to the end, right? That's very important to pump your bags, pump your Ethereum bags, pump your Bitcoin bags, pump your altcoin bags, right? You want to have everyone know about this because you know what? A lot of people are upset that YouTube did not share my video with them to buy $1 worth of Bitcoin, and that's because you guys need to share this, man. You have to like hit the backlinks and all that kind of good stuff. All right. With that said, I'm excited about today's show, right? I'm going to show you like, wow, what happened with that Ethereum trade from yesterday, and also our Bitcoin plans, right? What happened in that? So, all right. So let's get on with that because it's a great show. All right. Okay. Before I get on with actually talking about all that, I want to say thank you to all the different people who have helped prevent scammers, people pretending to be me and scamming people, because so much money has been lost, so much wealth that is not funny, and we want to get as many people on this ride to unbelievable heights with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's going to, you know, $400,000, even 1.2 million, I think, this year. So I want to get as many people on this boat as possible, and not to have them kicked off the boat for, you know, by scammers, because the scammers are just gonna take their Bitcoin, take somebody's alts, and sell them. So why put pressure on the market, right? By allowing scammers to steal other people's monies. So help out. Right, if you see anybody, you know, getting a message from a fake DaVinci J15, remember, the fake ones are just, you know, anything that's not highlighted, right? And yeah, I have a video on that, so look for that as well, how not to be scammed. And yeah, so just share that and help people not get scammed. Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's just get on to the charts, because that's what you've been waiting for. Well, yesterday, right, we saw this on the hourly, we saw this ascending wedge, right? And man, I was like, no, I'm not. It looks like it was gonna break out. We're gonna go to like, you know, oh my God, we're gonna do an all-time high. And no, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it, right? I'm not feeling it. I said, hey, I really think we should wait and see, maybe get some at the candle body down here, right? Because this thing will come back down here, and look at that, perfect. It just broke the wedge and broke down, and then it didn't want to it kept trying to break out, and failing, and that indicated something was not right. And then of course this move here, where when it broke this broadening wedge, right? This, if we zoom out, you can see the broadening wedge. Yeah, it just did not look good. This did not look good, and now we have to take a look at the volume. Is the volume, oops, let me just switch tools here. Is the volume significant? Well, it's not that significant yet to say that this is a real breakdown trade. But things do not look good, right? We are making a lot of M's here, a lot of M's you can see that are happening. We've got another M here, another one here, and if this, and yeah, so if this breaks, right, you can see this level breaks, it's not going to be good. And so far, we've bounced off of that broken level, right? And I thought we could probably break down there, but looks like it's the buyers are just coming in, but still not good. It's still not good. This is not looking good. If we create it, we're creating more M's. We might create another M here, and then break down even further. So yeah, so how do we trade this? Well, I would suggest how I would normally trade this is with a Hail Mary return to 78.6, just because I like the position of strength, and then a stop loss right up here. right up where it's at $41,200, $300 level. So 78.6 has happened to be at the 40,750 level. If it doesn't come there, it doesn't come there. I'm not gonna trade it. That's how I would deal with that particular trade, because in this particular environment, I'm sure that short trades are not the greatest, because of course, right, the market could pump really hard on you, right? And even though this thing looks like it's going to roll over and die. So that's how I'd trade it. I'm not sure if you want to get on a short. That's totally up to you. And so yeah, that's how I feel about this current market. Now, is it possible? Is there any kind of indication that this thing is going to pump? Not really, but just because there's no indication it's going to pump, lately Bitcoin does just like, okay, I don't care, pump anyways, right? Oh, you came down, and I can buy it cheaper. I've got to buy this because it doesn't matter. People are thinking it doesn't matter that if it goes down lower. I know where it's going now, right? They know it's going to at least 100,000. So, I mean, it's an easy win at this point, even if they have to hold on to it for a little while. So be careful with the short trade. Okay. All right. With that said, I wanna talk about a few more things, right? What I love this Peter Schiff, right? I love responding to him, man. He's such a funny guy, right? He loves his gold. Right? Gold is a gold-backed ledger, right? Requires trust, both the corporation and governments, and they've always been broken their promises, always, right? I mean, the government promised the U.S. citizens that they'd be able to turn in a $20 bill for 1 ounce of gold, and then they said no. Then they said everybody around the world can turn in $35 to get an ounce of gold. And then in 1972, they said, yeah, no. So don't tell me no government hasn't broken their promise. They always do, whether it's a corporation or an individual or a business, they always break their promise, and remember that, right? So be careful out there, right? There are individuals, right, that won't break their promises. But once they die, right, that's it, right? Then it goes on to like maybe a family member, and then that person might break the promise. So keep that in mind. All right, I want to also send a quick shout out to MMCrypto. Congratulations, man! You have worked very hard. I remember when I started working with you, you were always trying to get just a little bit better, and that just compounded. I saw that it compounded, and man, congratulations! You've got there, and you're going even further. I really think that's I see that happening, and you know what? It's inspired me to work even harder on myself as well. And same with Carl. Carl is another person like that that works really hard and always looks for ways to improve himself. So yeah, those two guys definitely you have to follow. Carl from the Moon and MMCrypto. All right. With that said, let's head over to Ethereum. And what was going on there? Remember what I said here? I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this breakout trade here. It wants to break out. I know it wants to go to like all-time highs, crazy all-time highs. But, yeah, I'm seeing that this thing's going to roll over. I don't trust it. It's going to roll over and screw you and then go higher. So I didn't take this trade, right? As you can see, yeah, it didn't quite work out. But I did buy with cash. I bought a bunch with cash because I felt that, this thing is going to go higher and I'm going to hold it anyway. So, yeah, so this was a buying zone, and I wanted to trade it if it broke down, but I had some family members over, and I was just too busy entertaining them, so I couldn't make this trade to look for a new entry, and boom, it just took off, and here we are. So now let's take a look at what its new what's it called? I think it's breakout. Yeah, that's correct. And so the breakout level. So where it is right here. It broke out right here. So we can see that 14,000. $30 is approximately where is target. So you might want to, if you are in this trade, if you happen to be in this trade, you waited, you didn't bother, you waited until it bounced back and then came up. That was great of you. That was smart and a very intelligent person. And you were learning how to trade like a professional. Excellent work. All right. So if you did that, right, of course, right, I would suggest you have a target just a little bit lower at just below the around the $14,000 mark, right? I think it's probably going to break above that, so you could go into the 14,000, 1410 or something like that. Don't go all the way to the top there, because I think it's going to have a lot of pressure at the all-time high to push it back down for a little bit. All right. Okay, so if you want to trade that, remember, right? You can trade this on Bybit by clicking on my affiliate link, bybit.com. Bybit.davincij15.com. That will take you to my affiliate link, and that will also help the channel, because we're all percentage of the revenue for 12.5% revenue out of my goodness of my heart, right? These are tokens, right? With my goodness of my heart, I'm buying up the DJ15 token, right? Now this is just a token, so you can get into the Telegram group. Right, this Telegram group where you'll actually be able to see this live video, because I've actually, I posted it in here. Did I actually pin it to the what's it called? Sorry guys, I probably didn't pin it. Yes, I did. There it is. It is. And so, if you want to watch this live show, because it's very funny, I do some funny things in the beginning and at the end. So you're missing all of that, and you want to be a part of that. So yeah, purchase like $5 worth of the DJ15 tokens. It's 0.05 to get in, and then yeah, you can be a part of that. And who knows? Maybe the revenue that I get from this, as I burn the tokens, will increase over time, and you'll be able to basically get in, be able to pay it back, but sell it back to me, and get some more money, a little bit more money. All right. Next is my next thing I want to talk about is basically, yeah. Well, you know what? I really think this is the trajectory for Bitcoin. I don't think we're gonna have like small pullbacks. I think maybe only to the 21 EMA, and then off we go. We're just gonna go skyrocketing, and it's just gonna be an absolutely amazing ride. We might have a double bubble here. This is what it looks like Bitcoin is turning out to do, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, so remember, guys, Bitcoin is real. Bitcoin's here to stay. You need to be a part of it. Own some Bitcoin today. Cheers, people.